Hey guys, welcome to my video today. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's look at this baby and try and make him look a little bit more realistic in his pram. Right now he looks like he's falling out. He's an open-eyed baby, he's lying down, he doesn't have any toys, he just does not look realistic. So let's start from the beginning on how to make him look realistic in a pram or a stroller. Because he is not a baby anymore, he is definitely a toddler. He's about the size of a 1-year-old. So let's start with the basics. The basics would be, to me, is that you dress your baby in the correct outfit according to the weather. So if it's really hot outside, you're not going to be putting long pants and long shirts and jumpers and stuff like that on. But if it is hot outside, I'm wearing a dress myself, so he would definitely be comfortable in a onesie. And I've just got his little shoes on in case he wants to get out and walk, because he is of that age that he might like to walk around. He might be learning, or he might still be walking with your hands, but I feel like this age is appropriate to have little soft sole shoes on their feet because of those reasons. Looking at the pram, we've got head support in there and some giant strap covers. Now to me, it's way too old for the head support, so that has to come out. And the strap covers, I think at this age are a little bit too big for him, so I'm going to take them off. If I wanted to, I could replace them with some smaller ones, but just not these ones for right now. Now I'm going to sit the seat up because he is an open-eyed baby. It doesn't have to be completely up, but maybe just one down. And I'm going to strap him in with the harness. Always put the harness on because it obviously makes him more realistic, and also no one's going to bend over and just pick your baby up, doll or not. So here he is. I'm going to put him in there. Make sure his straps are right. So I just moved the straps up. I probably could have put them a little bit higher, but I just wanted to make them kind of in the middle. And then I'm going to do the rest of the straps up, and I'm going to adjust them to his correct size. Once he's all buckled in, we want to make sure that there's no cloth showing anywhere on his body. So if he has a under onesie, we're going to pull it out, or a nappy or anything, we can pull that over the parts. I think he looks pretty comfy in there. But what we can do is we can tighten this bottom strap to help him from slouching down. But it's not uncommon for babies to slouch down in their seats. Right, we're looking pretty good so far. Now I'm going to position him. So I'm going to actually position him to be holding onto this strap because he has an open hand, and maybe I'll get something to put in this other hand so it's kind of not just sitting there. Maybe a blankie or a toy. So I have this little robot toy. I'm going to clip this onto the frame here, and he can be like holding onto that because that's what he likes. Or you could even get him to hold on to this side of it, and it looks like he's playing with it and holding on to it. Alright, I feel like we're looking really good so far. I'm going to tilt his head slightly to the side, I think. Maybe get him to maybe like look down a little bit. Whoops. For his dummy. So he's like looking at something else, not always just looking straight forward. One of the next important things is to make sure that their hair is in a decent, clean and tidy way. It's not like all like, you know, messed up. I mean, I understand that baby's hair does get messed up, but if their hair is clean and tidy, people are going to be less likely to look and be like, oh, what's wrong with that baby? Like, why is its hair sticking up? Kind of thing. So make sure that's a thing. Again, check the cloth body. Every time you move them, check that there's no pieces of the cloth body sticking out. Make sure that they look like they're sitting comfortable. It's up to you. You could put the hood on a little bit. If you just wanted to have half a hood, maybe like that, you could put the hood all the way down. You do not have them being looked at anymore. And you can also pretend that they're asleep by just putting a blanket over the top of the pram. It's good to have with you a bottle of drink or something of the sorts, maybe some snacks, up to you what you want to do with that, and a realish looking liquid inside. So whether you just put water in it, because that is a very normal thing that babies do drink, you can put some juice in it, and you can even take it out for yourself and drink the juice out of the bottle if that's what you wanted to do as well. You can either get a special chain like this that holds it onto the pram, and you can either put that onto maybe like the top, because then it won't go too far. And you could put that in the bag, and when they want it, you can give it to them. And it looks like it's chained on, because that's what people do with real children. Or if you didn't want to put the drink bottle, you could always put their toy on it. So when I took him out, I took him with his little dog that he came with. One is his favorite toy. I'm just trying to remember how exactly this went. I think it went around the dog's neck in some way, shape or form, like that. And that held onto Doggy so that he couldn't get away. So it's up to you if you wanted to have a pet tied onto a string or like onto a ribbon so that they can't get away, or what they wanted to do. But if you put these props like their toy, like their favorite toy, or in their drink bottle, I feel like that looks very realistic as well. My last little tip is I never leave the house without some form of light thin muslin or light thin blanket that I can throw on top of the pram when either I'm done with reactions for the day, I really have somewhere to be, or I have to like catch a train in time and I have to be there at a certain time, or if I just am done. I always take a blanket. Instead of you just being finished with your baby, I would suggest that you cover them over. So with this pram or this stroller, I would probably put that all the way down, and then I would lie his seat all the way down. I know he still has open eyes, but then I would put the blanket over the top just to clear it off and say, everyone, leave us alone. We don't want, the baby's asleep and we don't want anyone looking. So you can either put that over the top like that, or the next idea is that you can put it on Bub and right up here. And then when this big hood is down, you shouldn't, whoops, there goes his drink bottle. See, it's not strapped on. And when that big hood is down, you shouldn't be able to see in there, so people should also leave you be. So they are my tips on how to make a reborn toddler look realistic in a pram. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. If you enjoy taking your reborn out, comment below and tell me your favorite story of when you took your reborn out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!